Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Kimbo here, and it's time for the monthly update. Normally do it on the first of the month, but you know, just how things have been, being a bit late with it, but it's fine. It is what it is. So, you want to watch this entire thing because I'm going to be speaking about honestly a lot of stuff with this. Monthly update, but it's also a life update. So, yeah. With that being said, let's get into it. So, first things first, starting things off. I'm sure you've noticed, even over the better part of the last year, the environment and everything switching up. I no longer live in the family home. I have lived in an apartment with my girlfriend, with the love of my life, and just building and putting everything into, of course, the home that we have, and just growing even with it. It's like how being in Studio A, when starting off, nothing was in there, and then over time, you just saw the work and everything go in, and the building to what it became at its peak. And that being the same thing here. First getting here, you saw how it was a white background. Getting this epic ass tapestry that I have for a background. This thing's freaking awesome. And I love having this as the background. With that being said, over the years, people constantly asking, where's Studio A? I miss Studio A and such. There are memories and such with Studio A, of course. And with that being said, things have gone sour with the home and also things in my family, truth be told. I'm saying this to be transparent and real with you guys. Um, Things got behind with the home to where taxes are behind big time. Of course, years ago, moved into the home, fixed up things with it, and it accumulating and things getting behind. We worked hard to keep up with it, but then circumstances led to me leaving the home. Like I said, having this new space, and things have gotten behind with it again. But behind to the point where, truth be told, there's not really any saving it. And I just want to take this moment to sit and say thank you, but also apologize to everyone who during that time period went and donated to keep up with things with it. Things getting behind with it, once again, is the point where it's like, truth be told, it's not savable. So the focus is on the studio. It is focused on the vibes and everything going forward, pouring into this studio, this home, spreading the love, the positivity, the good vibes, and everything, because it has been hard. And truth be told, I've been struggling. It's been very, very tough. And it's made it where, like, it's cracked my spirit, truth be told. It's been very, very difficult. And it's been hard to even sit and make content or videos for you guys. I don't want to sit and make content that's not authentically me, that's not like the heart and soul and passion and the love that I have for the games, because it's about spreading the love, the positivity, uplifting, but also it's about being a safe space there for anybody who's sitting and struggling themselves. And I am struggling. I've had toxic positivity where I've had many days where I've said that I'm fine and I'm good. And I'm learning not to do that. I'm learning to be vulnerable. And it's, of course, a big time process with it. And I have my days where it's tough. There are moments where I have like the feeling of like how Iger felt after he broke, like after Achilles broke. Well, after Valkyrie broke, like, Drum when Dragon broke, any blader who, like, when their base broken, they sat there and had to reflect and just sit and grow and learn to become stronger, to become better. Same thing for any brawler, same thing for anyone with what they do. It's not about like you getting knocked down because you're going to get knocked down no matter what or who you are. It is about getting back up. It's about pushing forward. It's about learning. It's about growing. It's about healing. It's about being a good person. And it's about even recognizing things within yourself. That's true growth. That's something I'm learning. And that's something that my girlfriend is teaching me. That's something that I'm learning even from the family that I'm reconnecting with. And with that being said, like I said, it's out there. I don't live in the family home anymore. The family home truth be told, at this stage, no saving it with things. So, with that being said, I still have a bunch of stuff up there in that studio. I'm going to be working on getting those things out of there, rearranging, setting up, decorating in here. This is a smaller space than the studio that I had up there, as well as even stuff I had with my room. So there's a lot of stuff I still got to go and get. So things will be switching around even in here. Going to be figuring out placements for things. But of course, I need time and understanding and just love and compassion from you guys with that. And like I said, once again, I am sorry to everyone who sat and donated and helped out to even make things go that long. But I am very grateful to everyone who donated and helped with it. And with that being said, this is going to be the big time studio. I'm going to get the lights, all the different vibes and everything of the studio that I had in the family home. It's going to be in here. Just, of course, rearranging, a bit of differences with things, but the same exact vibes with things. I just got to go and get those things. And also with that, I do have access things with that. I do plan on making videos in the future for the access. Some videos of selling some things. So even like Beyblades or Bakugan in lots. Well, especially Bakugan in lots. With Beyblades, when it comes down to it, I gotta finish the Metal Fight Beyblade story, and when I finish that story, it'll be more up to possibly selling things even with that. But it's serious inquiries, of course. I want everything to go to good homes that I know that I'm not going to be using, that I finish the story with, so they go to good homes. But that's, of course, not everything. I'm not quitting. I'm not stopping. I still love Beyblade. I still love Bakugan. You know I'm tatted with them or life. I'm just sitting and being real and transparent with you guys about things that are going on. Because things have just been like a snowball going for a while. And you guys deserve to know what's going on. Maybe it's even shown with my demeanor of how I've been with the content stuff that I put out. And I just need to sit and be real with it about it and be transparent about it with you guys. So, with that, that's the scoop. That's the story with things. And it's me just being honest with you guys. Because vulnerability is strength. And it's about sitting and being vulnerable. Not acting like some big mountain that can never be pushed. It's about knowing that that mountain can damn sure crumble. And there are points where I'm like, I'm not okay. And things are hard. I haven't been okay and things have been hard. That's about just learning and growing. And having that vulnerability and that transparency with you guys more than ever. You made it where I've even gotten this far with the support and everything you guys have given me. And I will never ever be able to thank you guys enough for that. And it's with all the respect and love and admiration in the world that I sit and I tell you guys these things. Being real with you. Just because having like this big time amount of success or anything doesn't mean that people don't struggle or have hardships. Like, thank you to the goats that even sit and support me, all the people that are out there that are going through their own struggles, that still make their time and energy to even stop by and comment and just enjoy the content. I hope that still the same message is the same after all these years, that even if you stop by for a second and I can get you to laugh for a bit, even if you're having a rough day or such, I know that I did my job. But also letting out the true blader spirit and uplifting and love for the games that is meant to be for these games, Beyblade and Bakugan and any other game and such. I've expanded with what I do on TikTok. I talk about like wrestling stuff, mainly WWE. I show off my artwork on my Instagram if you're interested in seeing some of the other things I like doing. And I've also revived my gaming channel after about a year. It is Kimbo YT for my Instagram, Kimbo YT as well for my TikTok. And thank you so much to everybody who supported me on TikTok. We've hit 400 followers, which is freaking crazy. So many people showing up and following. It's baffling, man. Just how many people enjoy the content or being like, you were my childhood. It hits in the heart and it means so much, man. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, for real. And my gaming channel is Kimbo Gaming. I've been playing through Bomber Cyberpunk, also a couple of things with like Pokemon, because they've added like some raids and stuff, but that's what I've been mainly doing on my gaming channel. So feel free to go and check that out. 75 subs on there, road to 100, and thank you guys so much for all the support to where we even have a chance of getting to 100 on there. But yeah, I just wanted to sit and be real with you guys about it and tell you the scoop of what's going on. I want to be vulnerable. It hasn't been easy. It's been hard. Truth be told, I've had like 3 breakdowns in like the last week. It hasn't been easy. It's been very, very tough. But being real with you guys, and I love all of you so much for coming in and supporting and uplifting and helping me in my time of need as well. And everybody who truly supports me and cares. Y'all are the GOATs. Thank you so much. But with that being said, it's time to get into the monthly update. And truth be told, just sitting and saying that with you guys, I feel like I just have like 50 pounds just go off of me. Maybe it even shows my demeanor. But it's March. Spring's on the horizon. I think it'll be officially spring in like 3 weeks. It's still cold here. It's where like it's freezing today, but it's been fluctuating to where it's been like in the 40s. So it shows spring's on the horizon, but winter's like we're not done yet. It might not even get fully warm or start to until about April. In New York, it usually gets like in April, it gets big time rainy. And then it doesn't really start warming up until about May, but it's on the horizon. With that being said, still got a bit of cold with things. And yeah, so with that being said, it's time to get into the news of things. So, on the Bakugan side, of course, things are on hiatus, but there is a Bakugan movie in the works. I'm going to be making a video about that. That'll go into the things I had planned, but yeah. It's of course on hiatus. I still love Bakugan, and yeah, you know the stage things with that. But now on the Beyblade side, on Hasbro side, looks like we're getting like Wave 4. We've got like a little bit of CX news with it, and also some exclusives, which I'll be making a video talking about like some more exclusives that are coming because they're doing some exclusive crossovers once again, like how I did with the Marvel bays, the Star Wars bays, the Transformers bays. It's so awesome, and even their own exclusives a bit. So I'm really, really excited about that. Like I said, I'll make a video talking about those things soon. And yeah, things are looking dope on the Hasbro side. Wave 4 being on the horizon. Some things being found for, I guess, like technically what the UX Bay is technically be Wave 4, or at least there's like Keo Shark or Shark Edge. They made the 160Q one, which found that on Amazon and picked it up. I'll be reviewing that soon. It should be here probably in the next like couple of days. And it's only like $9, and it's got like some wild parts. It's a glass cannon attack combo, and you can get it for $9. Freaking awesome, man! So definitely check out Amazon if you're interested in it. I try to shop local and not for big time my companies or anything, but there's like no local stores except for like the big time chains like Walmart and stuff. But yeah, I try to be a local shopper, you know. But yeah. But that's the things on the Hasbro side. When it comes to the TT side, of course, CX is on the horizon with things like Perseus Dark, Drayan Brave. We're probably going to put out more info on, what is it, Hell's Reaper. You know, the CX Hell's, it's like basically like Hell's Reaper, and Wizard Arc, and then also Perseus Dark. So a lot of stuff on the horizon. It will be at the end of this month. March 29th is when they officially drop in Japan. So odds are you're not going to be seeing people, let me know in the States, really get them until like the beginning of April. That's when those will be going out, you know. I'm sure when people will be getting their hands on them. For me, odds are it won't be until like maybe first week of April. So yeah. But with that being said, Koro will drop, and we'll find out probably some more info on the new Hell's Reaper. I'm guessing it's going to be in a random booster. Hopefully they have some pretty good parts and stuff with it. It makes sense them putting it in a booster. That way it sells more, because Hell's Scythe not selling like the craziest in Japan. Maybe it's because like Bird's streak of winning and stuff. But them putting in a booster, some people like that they are, some people don't. I think like marketing wise it is smart, since Hell's Scythe wasn't selling like as crazy. than putting it in the booster, locking in the booster. But you know, um, but yeah. So with that being said, that's everything news wise for Beyblade. We got to see, like I said, when Coral drops, what info we're gonna get. Maybe we'll get some silhouette or some other things that come with it, and it's not just like Hell's Reaper. It'll be something else with it too. You know, maybe another single or something like that. But we just gotta wait and see. But yeah, dude. And also when the CX stuff drops this month, the 25th anniversary set drops as well. Storm Pegasus, Victory Valkyrie, Dragoon Storm, and the Dran Sword with the holographic face bolt. They will all drop as well. So, yeah, dude, I'm big time hype. Things are awesome with Beyblade, and it's just growing and evolving. And I think they're gonna have a good balance with the CX bays. I don't think they're gonna be like way overweight or OP or anything. They're having a good balance with it to where it doesn't matter if it's BX, UX, or CX. Of course, 3 different diverse lines with it, but still possibly getting bays with all of them going forward. And that's one thing I like. It shows the balance of the game and how they're balancing things. So, yeah. And then with that, it is time to get into the plans. What plans do I have for the channel? I haven't been filming that much lately, of course, with everything going on, but I got some battles to do with Shelter Drake. I got like anime battles to do with it. That's going to be the focus before like the CX stuff drops, getting through the anime battles and such, showing off the power of Shelter Drake. Yeah. So the plans for the channel, I know I say it a lot. I have plans to do Bakugan stuff. I gotta, truth be told, get all the Bakugan stuff from the other studio. Like getting the stuff out of the studio, it's gonna be like Beyblade stuff, Bakugan stuff, all the stuff I gotta get out of there. But I plan on making deck profiles. I am gonna continue making profiles until literally I have no Bakugan to work with, no cards to work with, because I still love Gen 2 of Bakugan. Yes, I'm not the craziest fan of Gen 3 or how they did things. At some point, I want to watch the show with it, have a reaction to it, and yeah, give my thoughts for it. But like figure-wise, Gen 3 is probably the lowest like enjoyed one for me, truth be told. But Gen 2 I absolutely loved. It was peak Bakugan for sure, and I love Gen 1. But Gen 2 was like peak Bakugan. I still enjoy Gen 3, don't get me wrong, but like, yeah, just the love and the effort that got put into the things that did go through with Gen 2 were amazing. So deck profiles for sure. And then when it comes down to like old school Bakugan, on some occasions going and getting like some of the old school Bakugan and filling out things with a collection. I want to do an old school Bakugan collection update once I sort through all of the stuff and get it organized and everything. You know, once I get everything organized, definitely want to do that. What now coming into Beyblade stuff? So Metal Fight Beyblade, I want to finish the story. You know, I got a few select big battles to do, obviously with the giant stadium, and then that'll be it for Metal Fight Beyblade, truth be told. And then when the time comes after all of that's done, we'll figure out how things go with the bays. It's like how I mentioned before. And there's a couple bays that I'm missing with the collection in order to do that. Because to put a bow on it, if you know how I've done my skits, like with the Metal Fight Beyblade skits, I want to end off things in a similar way with Metal Fight Beyblade. It just takes a lot of prepping and planning for it, because the videos to do them, it takes a bunch, and it takes a lot of time and organization and prep and everything for it, but they will be coming. They're battles that I've had planned for literally the better part of 2 years to end this off, even before, like even longer than. I've been thinking of like the way I'm ending this off since say like 2020, 2021. So it's like 4 years in the making, this homage series, you know, and how to end it off. But yeah, when it comes to Burst, I will be doing Burst skits. I have a bunch of footage that I have to go into the archives and get in order to make a skit. Basically like stuff from last year, big time moments, because it's like how I incorporate things with my life. Because it's like my diary. So even the tough points with it, and especially all of the craziness and such and events of my life in the better part of the last 2 years, there's been a lot of change. There's been a lot of things with it, and I'm going to incorporate those things with my skit series. So get ready to see the burst skit start up again, and the story for that really going big time, because I got a lot to work with it. It'll take time for it. I need your time and your patience. I'm one person. I also work, and of course got a family to sit and take care of. Like, you just gotta give me time with things. You know, if you're waiting for any certain things, it's okay to be excited. There's almost 12,000. It's insane to say 12,000 videos on here to go back and watch. When I hit 12,000, I'll make a special video for it. It's crazy that we're on the horizon of that. I think I'm pretty close. Not even realizing it, but it's a lot of videos. Nobody's even hit 5 digits. But yeah, and that's a lot of shit to go back and watch for sure. So there's plenty to go back and watch in the meantime. But yeah, planning for the skits with that, and of course the Beyblade X, getting caught up with things with Shelter Drake, and got a couple of team battles incoming, like things planned for it to be able to do a couple of team battles. The way I'm doing it is that, like, not all of the bays have teams. The bays, of course, I had like a whole entire big time lot of like 60 bays, like 50 bays, and I've been breaking them up into teams, making different teams for all of them, and they're not being as many bays for teams. The bays that don't have teams, I'll be using for like the survival battles with incoming bays, but then bays being broken up into teams as well, of course, when the theme fits and everything. I'm not going to put random bays together. There's going to be a team and a theme and a reason for all of them, like how it's been for the team battles I've done lately. And yeah, and the last thing with it, I'm going to be adding more playlists to the channel, because there's a lot of different things that you talk about, like since I updated last time, like Beyblade X anime battles, even the burst anime battles that I've done. You talk about like the teams that I made for Beyblade X. You talk about a lot of different things. So I'm going to be going through making new playlists. That way there's playlists that are new for you guys to go and watch. There's going to be a lot of playlists on here for sure. I'm going to be updating like my channel page in general. More playlists, some things added with it because I haven't updated it in some time. So I'm going to go and do that and update it and such, and add a bunch of different things with it, like new playlists and all that good stuff. So there's gonna be plenty of content and stuff on here for you guys to go and watch. But yeah, anyways guys, that's gonna do it for this monthly update. Truth be told, I feel a hell of a lot better just sitting and talking to you guys, telling you guys the scoop of everything that's going on. You talk about like, oh, you're gonna get releases like rare bays, like you talk about like the Black Cobalt Dragoon or other rare bays like that. You're gonna get them, or you're gonna try to get Tusken Mammoth, of course, but those bays are pricey, they're tougher to get, and money doesn't grow on trees, truth be told. You guys help even fun things with this channel, and if you want to sit and support this channel, there are different ways to do so. I have a membership program. Feel free to join that if you'd like to join with it. I'm gonna update it. Maybe the price for it is too much now. I'm gonna lower it that way, like, you know, it's a good price for you guys. It's a monthly basically subscription to the channel, and it gives you special perks. So one of the perks being I record a bunch of videos. It'll make it where if you're a member of the channel, I might film like, say, like 20-25 videos or have them scheduled for days. You'll have early access to those videos the very second I get them edited and put up. I'll have them scheduled, but those that are actually members of the channel will be able to watch those videos sooner, because a lot of work does go into editing and everything with it, making the thumbnails. A lot of time goes into all of it, you know, and all that good stuff, as well as like making shorts and going on TikTok and showing off those shorts, because I love doing slow-mos and such of some crazy moments that happen. There's been a bunch that have happened later with like the latest videos, so when I go through and edit them and all that good stuff, it takes time to go and do it, and I am a busy dude, you know. But yeah, that's one way you could support becoming a member of the channel. I also have a discount code for Mall of Toys, so if you are interested in getting any of the products or such, like upcoming CX bays, you haven't gotten them yet, I have a discount code for Mall of Toys as well. It's Kimbo, K1MBO, or K1MB0. If that doesn't work, I'm pretty sure it's K1MBO, but it'll give you like 5% off of your first purchase using that code if you haven't used it already, you know. That's one way to support. I also have my merch page on here. I make merch. I'm going to be updating that with designs, because being an artist, I'm going to be putting new designs up there on there, and a percentage of a percentage of that will also go to helping fund things with the channel. You guys help fund things with the channel, even going, showing up, supporting, watching the videos, all that good stuff. It really does help out with things. And I want to get to the point where I'm able to do like giveaways and stuff like that. But things aren't cheap. It's not like I go and get things for free, because I don't. I sit and work and keep up with the releases and everything, and it gets tough to do that. It's not that, it's being bigger, you always get things sent to you or such for free. That's not how it works. People go and they grind to get these things in order to keep up with the releases, just like how you guys do, we do. I'm honored to be at this stage where you guys help me out with those things big time, but I still work to keep up with those releases and just pace myself with it. I used to overwork. I'm not doing that anymore. It's not good for the mental health. It's about just slowing down, balancing things, and just pacing myself with it. Because I don't want to put out unauthentic content where I'm truly not having fun with it. And you could see it. You can see it like reflected even with the content that I make. With the battles that I do, when I compare all the bays, or there's some battles that aren't as exciting to me, yeah, you already know. But with Beyblade X, it's been that much more balancing with it. Honestly, that's how I felt a bit more with Burst at the end, because it was just like spin finishes for a lot of the battles and everything, not as many KOs, but just how diverse and balanced Beyblade X is. So now I feel with any of the battles. I'm super excited with all the ones that I do, because how balanced it is, the recoil with all the bays, and just the X gimmick and the balance of the system in general. It gives me vibes of like Metal Fight Beyblade days, to where it's super unpredictable. Beginning Burst was like that, but then Burst at the end, obviously like big time spin finishes and everything with it. You could just tell, But I love all the different generations for different reasons, but I love the balance of Beyblade X. But with that being said, guys, that's going to do it for this monthly update. I know it's a long one. I just wanted to sit and be real with you guys about everything that's going on, be transparent. I'm sure people have wondered why there hasn't been as much content or anything on here, because it has not been easy. It's been very, very tough, and just grinding, working through it, pushing through it, and praying. That's for damn sure. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for the monthly update. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content, because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. Pretty sure episode 70 at this stage might be subbed. I'm not sure. I'll check. If it is, I'll do an episode reaction for it, because I'm caught up with episodes except for the latest one that comes out. Basically, I just try to watch it when it's subbed to fully understand everything going on with it. But yeah. Anyways, until next time, guys, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, stay awesome and cool. Shoot. Let it rip. Or Bakugan Brawl. I'm up out of here.